Hi, my name's Stan Rawlingson. I'm a dog behaviourist and obedience trainer. And this is Charlie. He's one of my dogs, he's a rescue dog. And he is a Jack Russell cross dachshund. In other words, he's a stretch limo Jack Russell. Today, I'm going to be explaining how to overcome toileting and potty training in both dogs and puppies. And in every case, if you start young, when the dog is very, very young, you're going to get a much better return on the work that you put in. Now, nature helps us training dogs. When dogs are born, they're born blind, they're born deaf, and they can't defecate or urinate. The mother has to stimulate them by licking them and making them go to the toilet. She then eats and drinks the feces. Nice, eh? Aren't you glad you're not a dog? Now, because of this, it means that there's no bacteria build-up. The feces isn't being left, leaving smells and predators coming in. So it's nature's way of protecting the puppy and keeping the den clean and dry. But after 3 weeks to 3.5 weeks, the puppy's eyes open, they can hear. And what happens is at that time the mother says, right, I'm not cleaning up on you, I'm not stimulating you anymore, I'm going to make you go outside the nest. So what she does is she forcefully trains them to go out. She's quite aggressive with it. And she forces them outside, and that's how we can train our dogs when they come to us to actually go outside. So the first thing we need to do to tell the dogs is the whole of the house is a den, and the outside is where it's got to be toileted. And what you start with is you use a crate, and if you put this crate together correctly, then it sees it as a den. And you can keep that dog at certain times in the crate and it will not defecate and urinate because of what the mother's done. So once we've got that situation going, what we need to do is put it in a crate. After 15 minutes, take it out the crate, take it outside and see if it'll go to the toilet. If it doesn't, then back in the crate for 15 minutes, out again each time. Once it defecates and urinates, no problem whatsoever. What we have to do is observe the puppy very, very closely. And how we observe it is we wait 15 minutes after it's eaten or drank and we take it outside. If it doesn't toilet, back inside again, make sure it doesn't toilet inside, then wait another 15 minutes, out each time. At night, put paper down so it can go, and gradually over a period of time, you remove the paper, but you get one sheet that's soiled and pin it out in the garden, and then encourage the puppy to go and urinate and defecate on that. Now, toileting to a young puppy should take no longer than between 12 to 14 weeks of age. If it's gone past there, then you've probably done something wrong. And one of the worst things you can ever do is actually tell the dog off for defecating and urinating. You're making that dog anxious. So make sure there's no anxiety. Loads and loads of praise when they do go outside. Take your treats, make sure they get that every time they go outside. And I'm sure you'll end up with a dog that's clean and a happy dog that knows that it's not doing anything wrong.